In today's episode, we're going to talk about who calls who for the podcast. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, thanks for joining me for today's episode of Interview Connections TV. I am Jessica Rhodes. I'm here to help you rock the podcast from both sides of the mic. One of the most frequently asked questions we get at Interview Connections with our clients who are just getting started with podcasting, just getting started getting interviewed, is very simple, but I've realized a lot of people are not sure. When you are getting interviewed on a podcast, who calls who? Do you call the host? Does the host call you? Sometimes you're not sure. You don't want to initiate the call first, or if they're not ready. So here are my tips on how to get that call started right. Number one, make sure you are connected with that host before the interview is happening. So when you book the interview, find out their Skype name and send a contact request. That way, 5-10 minutes before the interview, people aren't scrambling trying to find each other on Skype. Then 5 minutes, 4, 3, 2, 1, leading up to the Skype call when you are ready for the interview, but the top of the hour hasn't come yet, just send an instant message via Skype to the host and just say, hey, ready when you are. And then that lets them know that you're ready and they should initiate. In my opinion, the host should be initiating the call, not the guest. As the guest, just by letting the host know that you are ready for the call with that instant message, that's going to ensure that the call gets started on time. Unfortunately, we've had instances we've seen where, the interviews never happened. The guest thought that the host was not online, or the host thought that the guest didn't show up, and sometimes they're both sitting there on Skype waiting for the other person to call them. So take the initiative, let the other person know that you are there ready for the call and you are connected in time. If you want to check out my podcast, go to roadstosuccesspodcast.com and learn how we can work together at interviewconnections.com. I am Jessica Rhodes, here to help you rock the podcast from both sides of the mic. We will see you next Tuesday.